Hey guys, so Timon from Techline recently came on to an interview on Twitch over at Twitch Gaming, which I'll link the link to the full stream in the actual description below. But he went on to an interview and he went to actually answer a question about difficulty. And he actually said himself that there's going to be three difficulties. The difficulties which he's actually named in this interview was actually normal mode, hard mode, and night runner mode. Now, obviously, he goes to explain that normal mode is your average mode that the majority of people can be playing this game as. And he says that hard mode is for experienced Dying Light players. He says a bit weirdly, but he says, for people who know how to play the game properly and want a challenge. So that's good to know. He didn't really go into much detail about what's actually in the difficulties themselves. I'll show the clip in just a moment, but in regards to Night Runner's difficulty, he says that's a whole lot more immersive as well as difficult, with elements of the HUD missing and UI and stuff like that. He didn't really go into much detail, but I'll show the clip in just a second. He actually talks about some really interesting stuff, and I'm really glad that Dying Light 2 finally has multiple difficulties on release, because as we all know, or as most of you know, Dying Light 1 only released with one difficulty, and that was normal mode. And I was like that for some time before they eventually added hard and nightmare, now story mode. So it's really nice that they're actually releasing multiple difficulties on release for Dying Light 2. And it's, as someone who likes to play a lot of difficult games, it's really nice to hear that this is an actual thing. And yeah, I'm really excited for more. This is actually one of the better pieces of news I've heard from all the recent Dying Light 2 marketing that Techline has done. So thank you, Techline, and Timon for answering that. Anyways, I also want to give a big shout out to Chromatic on Discord, who notified me of this, and so I'll give credit to where credit's due, because he pointed me out in this direction. He's like, hey, look at this, and I was like, oh damn, he actually spoke on here. So yeah, the actual full stream is Twitch Gaming, so you could check out their stream. I'll give a link with the timestamp in the description below if you want to check out the actual raw interview entirely from beginning to end for Timon Smektala talking to Twitch Gaming on their channel. So yeah, without further ado, I guess I'll just show you the clip. So enjoy the clip where he talks about the difficulty.
Been great. Now, to speak on which, I'm one of those guys that like to play on the hardest setting. So somebody in chat also named DJ Kazan says, are there difficulty modes?
So yes, definitely they are. So you start with a basic difficulty mode, which is, like, I would say, of course, the most accessible one. So every player can pick it up, play it. I believe he'll be able to finish the game, experience most of what the game has to offer, have fun doing this and feeling awesome, because the character that we have in the game, Aiden Caldwell, he's really doing crazy things when he fights, when he traverses. You really feel amazing when you do that, especially that it's a first-person game, so it's very, very immersive. But then you also have like a difficult mode, hard mode, which we called, like internally, it's called Haran Survivors mode. So it's for all of the guys that have finished Dying Light 1 and they want that extra challenge. They know how to play the game, they know the basics of it, they know how to how to interact with the controller to achieve what they want in Dying Light. So we give you the hard stuff. We give you, we really try to challenge you. And then there is the Night Runner mode. And this is a mode which is a little bit more immersive, a little bit more realistic. Like, we don't go into a territory of survivor mode or anything like that, but we remove some elements of the HUD. We make it a little bit harder for you to heal yourself, to find crafting resources. So like, if you really want that extra tough challenge, then you go for the last one, for the Night Runner difficulty mode.
Wow. All right.
Challenge.
I'll be playing on easy.
You like that, huh?
It's fine. I'll play on easy.